up, YouTube? Here we are again. My name is Sherrod, and this is my fiance Ashantane. Here we are for video number two. So, a couple of days ago, we was having this conversation about children and what to tell children in certain situations. So, the question came up: if a child came home and told you that they've been hit by another student, and yeah, that they've been hit by another student, what would you do and why? So we got a lot of answers. So most of the answers we got was, well, first of all, let me answer the question. All right, she mad surprised because I just like sprawled this on a mad fast. Like she didn't even know what was gonna happen. She didn't even know. She's so innocent in this situation. Don't mind her. Okay, so my answer is right. You tell the kid, listen, if someone hits you in school, you don't hit them back. You go and you tell the teacher, and hopefully the teacher will take the necessary actions in speaking to that child, calling that child's parent, resolving the situation. Now, if nothing is done and a kid hits you in school, son, daughter, you come home and you tell me. You tell me or you tell mommy. And we'll go up to the school and we'll discuss with the administration or whoever's in charge. We'll discuss with them what measures to take now that my child is coming home. And not only is my child telling me that they were hit, but they're telling me that they were hit and they told you and you did nothing about it. So now we go through all of that, right? So that's two instances where the kid told the teacher, the kid came home and told the parents, and something wasn't done. I don't think that by then the situation would be handled, but in some cases the situation isn't handled if it's that far. So what we would do is, right, we'll tell the kid after all of that stuff, after all of they told the teacher and told us and we went there and spoke to them, then, right, they hit you again,
Then
you hit them back.
right.
Okay? If nothing is happening, you're not, first of all, what you're not going to do is you're not going to keep hitting me, right? I don't believe in that. Okay, so what I do believe in is letting kids know that they don't have to always respond to their right now emotion. Their right now emotion is never going to end them up in the place where they should be.
Right.
So if someone hit you, you don't hit them back. You go and you tell someone. Just like if you have a fight in the street, someone hits you, you hit them, y'all get into a scuffle, y'all fight. And the cops come, right? Both of y'all go down because no one reported assault. There's no paperwork, there's no nothing. So this is what happens. No, you don't have to walk around allowing people to just impose their will on you. That's not what you have to do. That's not what we're saying.
Yeah.
What we're saying is you don't always have to respond to every situation
In a negative
right away.
way.
Okay?
Right.
You don't just got to resort to violence. There's probably always someone around, especially in the school system, who will go to bat for your child in that situation. So they don't have to feel like they're getting bullied or no one cares about them or they got to just bug out because they got to bug out because somebody hit them. Like, because then every time a kid bumps your child, every time the kid trips over your child will resort to hitting them back rather than knowing what the intent of that was.
And not only that, in our today's society and in our community as Black people, we can't just wow out every time something happens to us because you are you and you take you with you. So if that's what you were taught as a child, then you go into communities where there's not only Black people, but there's white people as well. And we get labeled as the crazy Black person because why? Anything that happens, we're ready to just wow out and not think, take a minute, take a step back and be like, is this worth fighting for? Is this worth this? Can I find another way to handle this situation instead of just resorting to violence right away? And that's like a big thing for us to realize, that us telling our kids that in those instances and thinking that those are innocent things, they grow up and it turns into different circumstances in different atmospheres that we're placed in. That gets us labels like the crazy black woman or the crazy black man, or I feel that they would do this and I feel like they would do that, and all of us are not like that, and all of us are not those type of people. And just because our parents raised us to hit people back doesn't necessarily mean that we're bad people. But in their eyes, they see us as that, because as soon as somebody do something to me, say something to me, come at me wrong, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wild out. And we're trying to change that for our future.
Perception is key. So I was talking to someone the other day, and they were talking about marketing yourself, right? So if you want to talk about marketing yourself, if you end up retaliating, the situation continues to go on and you end up retaliating, someone is going to say, well, I have proof that this kid or this person has been bothering this person for X amount of time. And who's going to take that? Who's going to take that? And I get it. Someone said that bullying is at an all-time high. Bullying is at an all-time high. But if we start to hold our kids to a standard, and we start to get our kids to hold each other to a standard, then the whole hit first thing probably would have never happened. Hurt people. And I believe that bullies are victims as well in some cases, because they're taking what they get at home, and they're taking it to school and taking it out on other kids. So if our kid is being reported as a bully, we have to sit them down and figure out what it is that they're actually going through that's causing them to want to put their hands on someone else, because they're trying to establish some power in their life. And we have to realize that kids are what we make them. All right, kids are what we make them. And we have to explain these situations all the way down to the T so that they understand exactly what we mean. Whether we tell them to hit them back or whether we tell them to tell the teacher, that is up to your discretion as a parent. We personally will tell our kids to tell the teacher or any adult that's around, and see if the situation gets resolved before they take matters into their own hands. Thank you for watching. This is video number 2. Again, we like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, all the other things.
Social medias, they'll be in the bio.
You know it's going to be in the bio. Come on.
30 hertz straight